Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. Yesterday I put out a video, The Last Dance, Red Alert. Day before that, the 200 moving average bounce. Keep those two videos in the back of your mind. Now, we will be discussing CKB Bitcoin and Voyager token on today's video. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just want to thank you if you joined us in the live stream last night. That was a lot of fun with Crypto Airborne. Always fun to have him on the channel. He is en route to Daytona for a huge crypto meetup. Be sure to subscribe to his channel and check out that live stream if you're bored or want to see what we talked about. Some NFTs, which are just blowing up today that we talked about last night. Just crazy. So, on to CKB. So CKB, folks, is contingent on Bitcoin, and that's why it's so important. You must watch this TA I do on Bitcoin next, especially if you're holding an altcoin like CKB and Voyager token. Currently, we are seeing a very nice head and shoulders pattern occur with CKB on a 10-hour chart. So it wouldn't surprise me if this thing reversed a little bit. We do kind of have a little neckline going here. So we may be in a position where we could buy the dip and make a trade up to around the 0.0157 level. But I'm not here to give anyone financial advice when it comes to day trading or anything like that. That's just something I notice. Currently, Nervous Networks CKB is trading at roughly 0.0149-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's look at CKB on a super high chart. Super high chart. Man, it's morning. It's morning. It's early in the morning, folks. My goodness. Let's look at CKB on a super high level. How about that? And we can see that back in July, CKB came down and flirted with this lower trend line and this 88.6. Now the shorts reversed their positions early and did not let CKB touch the 88.6, which I find very interesting. Now, we did fail to recheck the 61.8 level. And let's look at this on a 4-hour chart just to get a little bit more data. CKB and Bitcoin need to get their act together, especially Bitcoin, and we need to hop back up inside the ending diagonal pattern, which I'm going to show you in a second. If that happens, we may see CKB fall into an ascending triangle pattern, especially if Bitcoin can get back up to around the $50,000 level and prime for a next leg up. We would definitely see this more than likely happen, and we would Fibonacci sliver the price action, meaning we would be trading in between this Fibonacci channel line and this retracement level. That would be very good. We might even see CKB run up to 0.023. However, I have my doubts about Bitcoin right now, and I'm going to show you guys in just a second. But if Bitcoin cannot get its act together, we will more than likely see CKB come on down to this penny level, sub-penny level. And if Bitcoin gets really bad, the last line of support really that we have that's concrete is the 88.6 level, 0.007. And we can see how this level has kind of played an important role with CKB in the past. It's acted as a major barrier here, and it's acted as some decent support here. With that said, this is going to be a very important level for us to look at when CKB, if CKB comes down this low. In addition, I can almost see a baby head and shoulders pattern forming. We can see this. We've got a neckline going here. This wouldn't surprise me to see CKB maybe bounce a little bit here, back up into the 0.015s. And if Bitcoin gets nasty, we may see a downward trend after that. Something to consider. Let's look at Bitcoin, folks. Bitcoin, this is going to be the most important TA that you watch today. So, on the daily chart, if we remember back to this video I did 2 days ago, Bitcoin tests the 200 moving average on the 1-day chart. In that video, I said it was likely that we would wick down to the 200 moving average. And we can see that Bitcoin is testing the waters of the 200 moving average. Now, it's unfortunate for Bitcoin, as far as retracements are concerned, that we have rejected at this 23.6 level. And we have been rejecting at this level for a solid week. But if Bitcoin can kind of hop back up into this channel, I have my doubts and I have my hopes on this. Things might look up and up. And there's one of two things, in my opinion, that are going to happen. Either Bitcoin is going to extend the ending diagonal, something that we don't usually see happen too often, but it did happen once already within this ending diagonal. We can see that it basically extended the ending diagonal. Now, if this happens and we get a nice reversal, we are still in an ending diagonal pattern, but it gives us a little bit more time till the end of August to make another decision on Bitcoin. Until we see a reversal, I'm going to treat Bitcoin as if it is in an ending diagonal bearish situation. Yesterday, we really flirted outside of this channel. And then this morning, we came crushing right through it. So this was the bull trap that was set. Not saying we're going down further, but if we look closely here on the 1-hour chart, people are starting to buy the dip. And this concerns me whenever I start seeing this, because we might see another dump ahead. And of course, I don't want to see anybody lose money or get bull trapped. It's just one of those things that happens. With that said, the next challenge for Bitcoin is going to be to come back up and test this lower part of the ending diagonal pattern. Now, this could range, in my opinion, anywhere from 48,000 to 49,500 at this time. I do think that Bitcoin, we might be seeing a very nasty corrective wave in the works right now. And I say that because we can see it. And we might be seeing something like this happen, where Bitcoin might be setting up for a move to go ahead and recheck somewhere down here around this $44,000 level. Just a guess at this moment in time, as is all TA, but on the 12-hour chart, we can definitely see the impacts of this latest candle that is appearing. There's still 9 hours and 40 minutes left to print the next one, but we have gone from indecision, the spinning top, to more indecision, people buying the dip, to bearish momentum. And that's not good. Anytime we start seeing these full body candles, bearish engulfing, without wicks at the top, Heikin-Ashi candle trading, we know that momentum is in the favor of the wick. So we're pointing down. If we can't slow this momentum down, I do expect Bitcoin to come back down and touch at least this $45,000 level, $44,000 level, somewhere in there. And folks, like I said, if that happens, the ending diagonal is broken, and that's usually a very bearish sign. And I hate coming on here making very bearish videos. Trust me, I want to make money like everyone else. That's why we're all here, to make money. Now let's take one peek at Voyager token here, since we mentioned it earlier. Bear with me 1 second, folks. Voyager token, Voyager token. Now, I got called crazy yesterday because I was a little bearish on Voyager token, and we were right about in here somewhere when I was making that video. Let's see, where were we? When I dropped that video yesterday morning, we were somewhere around here. I said I was bearish on Voyager, and yeah, we ended up going down to $3.40. So I'm still bearish on Voyager until we can see Bitcoin turn around, but Voyager token seems to have very solid support right around this $3.40 level. And if we go ahead, and what I'm about to point out to you is a classic descending triangle. And this could be huge for Voyager token pending Bitcoin and the market. Within the next few days, we may see Voyager token trade within this descending triangle. And if Voyager token can maintain this ground floor, we may see a very nice bounce outside of this triangle. Now, obviously, if the market's going bad, Bitcoin's tanking or something like that, we will definitely suffer and go negative. Probably trending down to this $3.25 level, $3 level, somewhere in there. But as far as I'm concerned, right now we are still playing ball with Voyager token. This is the most relevant pattern or chart at this point in time I think we could make any concrete technical analysis with. So with that said, folks, by August 29th at noon, mark my words, we will know if Voyager token is going to go up or if it is going to go down. And if Bitcoin's acting up, this will just be a nasty break point to the south. So with that said, folks, that's really all I have on Voyager token and the market. If you haven't already, check out our live stream with Crypto Airborne. And if you haven't already, check out his YouTube channel. Now, he's got a lot of great videos that he will be updating over the next few days, and especially with his travels to Daytona, excuse me. It'll be interesting to see what he comes back with. And in addition, these badass bulls that he's been talking about for the last week or so, couple weeks, are starting to blow up. I bought my badass bull for like $60, and that thing is now at like $400. So I don't plan on selling it at this moment in time, but it is what it is, folks. I hope you guys all enjoyed this TA for today. I hope you guys all have a wonderful morning, afternoon. Again, thank you for choosing to spend your time watching these videos. Also, I'd like to give a big thank you to all the Patreons. I do appreciate your support more than ever. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, $3 a month, link in the description. We can get your name, YouTube name, business name, whatever you want on this banner. So thanks again to all the Patreons. Check out some of my other videos.